Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Darkness here. We're going over AEW Dynasty, so let's get into the brighter moments, and then I'll get into the lows. Adam Cole Bebe is the new TNT champion. Kenny Omega retained in a really, really sick triple threat. The EVPs are back. They got their get back on Swerve from Blood and Guts a couple months back, and just long-term storytelling. So yeah, there's that. Tony Storm retained with a roll-up against Megan Bayne. Bandito is the new ROH champion. Don't really understand why ROH is being featured on an AEW pay-per-view. Hurt Syndicate retained. Death Riders retained. Ospreay advances into the Owen. Fletcher advances and Mercedes advances. So just kind of to move stuff along. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of going forward, for me, the best matches were Adam Cole and Garcia in the triple threat. Triple threat was really, really cool. You didn't have Mike Bailey take the pin. You had Ricochet get pinned, so that was sick. You had an Avalanche one-winged angel, which was sick. Yeah, I don't know. I think moving forward, there's a lot that they need to improve on. Shout out Swerve for the freaking Static Shock freaking entrance, dude. That was a childhood moment right here for me to see that. That was cool. I don't really know who's going to beat the Hurt Syndicate moving forward, unless it's going to be a heel FTR. They turned on Cope. It's probably going to be Cope and Christian Cage, because Nick Wayne's going to turn on Christian Cage. So we'll get Christian Cage and Cope versus heel FTR. Kind of cool to see Christian and Cope back together as good guys this time around. Mercedes beating Julia Hart was a little underwhelming. I was lucky pulling for Julia Hart, but I kind of think the route that they're going to go is they're going to go Mercedes versus Jamie Hayter in the final, or they're going to go Athena and Jamie Hayter, because I don't see Chris Statlander winning. As much as I want Chris Statlander to win, I don't see it happening. Ospreay versus Kevin Knight was cool. Kevin Knight was a little rusty, you can kind of tell. Not just rusty, I think it's just more just like the lights were a little too bright and he was just a little starstruck. Like, dude, you're going against Will Ospreay. This dude's a vet in the game, bro. So it is what it is. Kyle and Briscoe is low-key solid because, again, this is their fourth match. So it was going to be a good one. Tony Storm winning with a roll-up kind of confirms this feud ain't done by a long shot. It'll probably end at All In. Kenny and Kazuchika Okada for All In. Cope and Christian versus heel FTR for All In. You can do Swerve and Hangman versus Mox and I don't know, somebody. Or no, not Mox, sorry. The EVPs versus Hangman and Swerve. You can do that for like Double or Nothing. And then that leads into Swerve, I don't know, getting a rematch, or Hangman getting a shot at Moxley. Some type of situation that way. I don't know how they're going to do that, because I know the finals of the... No, I'm sorry. The finals of the freaking... of the Owen are at Double or Nothing. So I don't know the route they're going to do that, unless they want to do like a double duty type situation. I don't know. I don't really know who's going to beat the Death Riders at this point. Unless they want to do a situation where it's the Hurt Syndicate and MVP actually gets in the ring and wrestles. Yeah, I don't know. AEW has a lot to look forward to moving forward with everything. And I think that they have a lot to think about, because the reason the EVPs are back, they got their get back on Swerve. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think the finals for the Owens are probably going to be Mercedes and Jamie Hayter, or Athena and Jamie Hayter, Ospreay and Hangman. The wild card, I think, is going to be Jeff Jarrett. So, yeah, I don't know. People are theorizing that it might be Darby Allin. He's climbing Mount Everest, I think, in a week. So, kind of rules him out. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my Dynasty review. What did you guys think of the pay-per-view? I thought it was pretty solid. Obviously, it's not the ending I wanted. I wanted Swerve to win, but it's like, you know, you give some, you take some. Obviously, this pay-per-view wasn't going to live up to what Revolution was. They had 3 banger matches on that previous pay-per-view, so it is what it is. I have my WrestleMania predictions out in, I believe, a couple days, or maybe like a week from now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Later.